Let's talk about your life's work. I had this intuitive hit this morning to talk about this idea of our purpose and our life's work. And we overcomplicate so much of this journey. And here's why. Our life is a progression. It is us moving up the proverbial mountain. And along that way, there's pitfalls, and there's our soul's journey, and there's the lessons that we go through along the way up this mountain of life. And that could be our consciousness, our awakening journey, and seeing more of who we are, this proverbial mountain. It could be just our natural time throughout our journey through the world, from newborn through our ending, our death, our mortal death. And our journey is very individual to our soul's calling, to who our soul came here on the earth to be. Our soul came here into our mortal body with a very specific internal compass. And as you go up this mountain, you have all the hindsight of the lessons and the pains. And as you journey through your pains, those become the portal to the power and the purpose and the love and the life that you are meant to pour into the world. And a lot of times we get stopped up because we don't heal the wounds, our pain. And so we don't really go fully through that portal, and we run from our fear. So we are not transcending that pain and receiving the wisdom from those lessons, which is what our life's work is taking that wisdom from your wounds and passing that to the next traveler on the road behind you. What happens is that we get caught in the competitive mind, and we're not meant to live in the competitive mind. We go through the world thinking, what's my life's work? What's my journey? And we're looking at a person on a different part of the mountain that's traveling a different path and watching the way they're pouring out their life's work. And we get stuck thinking in the comparison trap, thinking that's how I'm supposed to do it. That's what I'm supposed to be teaching. That's what I'm supposed to be acting like or pouring out or thinking like. But love, that is not accepting the truth of who you are and accepting the mission of your own life's journey, because you don't have those lessons. You're not meant to give that traveler behind them the lessons. You are meant to pour the lessons of your wisdom to the traveler a few steps behind you. And we often get lost when we're looking through our 3D into this external world. Our ego, our carnal conscious man, the lower man within us, we get stuck looking around in the world thinking that we have to do all these things. All the while, we're abandoning the essence of who we are in our own life's journey. And our journey, our work here is to pass on the path that you have walked to the one behind you, to a few steps behind you. And we get lost and we think, I'm supposed to share and talk to and resonate with everybody. And we get lost. And I've done this so many times. Get stuck comparing somebody that's farther ahead on the mountain, speaking their own lessons, thinking I should be there, I should be doing that, and not abandoning my post, abandoning the traveler behind me, a couple steps behind me that needs to see the way. You are here to show the way to the one a few steps behind you. And the most natural way is through the pains, through the lessons, through the wisdom that you have, like this treasure to share. But your treasure isn't going to resonate with the one on the other side of the mountain because they need a different compass. They need a different blueprint for their journey. And that's not yours to give them. Your treasures are meant for the one behind you, not necessarily at the bottom. They might need somebody else, and not for the one somewhere else. They need another blueprint, but you have a very specific blueprint from your journey. And there are ones that resonate with you. But what we get lost in is the comparison trap. And then we betray our truth. We deny who we are. We run from our authenticity. So let's return. This is the work. Practice self-acceptance for your journey and to understand that where you are right now is powerful. And there are people, there are souls that are just a few steps behind that are waiting for the resonance of your truth to help them see the light ahead, to light their path. But it only will happen when you fully accept how powerful and worthy you are where you are in your steps right now. So, my friend, if you are struggling to figure out what your life's work is, it would feel really, really just so satisfying and fulfilling to pour into, and you're looking around and you feel so distracted, it's because your eyes are tuned outward, thinking what you should do, what you should be doing based on what you see in the world. So if you're in a place where you are struggling, let me ask you, it's probable that there are places that you are rejecting or abandoning your parts of yourself inside. Maybe you are afraid of your full truth. Maybe there are places of pain and your inner child has places that are unhealed. She feels repressed and those pains and wounds haven't been faced. So this journey is about tuning inward, because when you begin to tune inward and you have full acceptance of all of you, because when you remember you are innately divine and you are inherently worthy, you don't have to look outward for all the things you should do, because you're going to begin to tune into your creative capacity, the God within you, to know what it is you are meant to do based on the lessons and the wounds that you have walked through. And you have a specific signal that resonates with the people and the souls that need what it is, the frequency that you're resonating, that the signal that you are putting out. But when we're tuning outward, we're looking for a signal. We're looking for something, and your dial is not tuned to the resonance of who you truly are. And so you can't pour that out. So remember, there are people right behind you, and you naturally have, from your life's experiences and your journeys and your pains, to pour out the wisdom that they need for their next steps. And that is our life's work. We're just all travelers on this journey. And like Ram Dass says, we're all here walking each other home. So you are love and you are light, but it requires you first being the one to see your own love and light, to see your own inherent divine worthiness, and out of that, sharing your experiences and ending the comparison trap, and it's something we're human and our ego gets caught in it because we get caught looking for our worthiness, thinking if I do it like them, I'll be good enough. I'll be this. But you're not meant to be on that journey. And when you find acceptance, you are going to come into alignment with the work and the purpose and the meaning that you are meant to fulfill, because you're resonating with your true internal compass. So you have to go inward. You have to face those wounded pains, that inner child within, and meet her in there, because there's parts of you that need full acceptance, full love, and release of the wound, so that you can then embody the wisdom, so that you can help, so that you can pour your love and your light, because that's who you are. You are love and light. So take your eyes off of the external and begin to tune into that inner voice, tune into your creative capacity, because when we live in the creative mind, that's when we are powerful. That's when we become magnetic. That's when people see what it is that's true to us, our essence. If you want to be the person who has the essence, others just feel the spirit within you. When you are inspired, that means you are living in spirit. You are aligned with who your true nature is. Not this lower man that I have to, I should, I need to be like them, and I need to be walking this road. You don't need to be walking any road. And your pain and your brokenness, it doesn't disqualify you. In fact, let's reframe it. It credits you. It makes you an authority on this specific journey that someone behind you is going to look for. So remember that. Keep going and doing this work, because you're worthy and you are powerful. And I love you.